So we have all seen the promise of AI devices that truly understands us, anticipating our needs, generating ideas and acting instantly. But for the last few years, the reality has been a bit laggy. You ask your assistant a complex question and you can practically hear the data flying thousands of miles to a server farm and back. It's smart, but it's distant. Today, we all changes that. All of this changes. We are diving deep into the hardware revolution happening right inside the latest iPhone. A change so profound it redefines the mobile computing. It's a A19 Pro chip, and it's how the Apple is finally unlocking true on-device AI. This isn't just about making a chip faster, it's an architectural reset. We are going to break down the technical genius of the integrated neural accelerator directly into the GPU and explain why this is the only way to achieve truly private and instant intelligence. And look at the game changing features, and this unlocks your daily life when you use the device. So let's get to it. To understand the A19 Pro breakthrough, we have to start with the problem Apple needed to solve. Right now, most advanced AI, which is the huge generative AI model that writes essays or summarize long documents, runs from the cloud, and we call it cloud AI. And the cloud AI has three major fundamental flaws, especially for the personal devices. Number one, it basically a latency killer. Every time you send data to the cloud for processing, you face a delay. A fraction of second might not seems like much, but when you want your camera to instantly understand a scene or a voice command to be acted upon immediately, that network latency kills the experience. The true intelligence must be instantaneous, and the physics of the internet makes that impossible. Number two is the privacy breach. This is the Apple's core clash with the cloud AI model. When your personal data, your messages, your photos, your location history, your health data leaves your device to be processed, the privacy is immediately compromised. Even with the best intention, the data is now on the server somewhere, vulnerable to breaches and accessible to third party. For a system like Apple Intelligence to truly be personal, it has to be aware of your data without actually collecting your data. So that is the number 2 point. Number three is the power and cost sink. So running these massive AI models takes immense power. The energy consumption of a large server farm is astronomical. Offloading everything to the cloud means that the costs are incurred by the service providers, limiting the scale and sophistication of the AI they can offer the consumer, people like you and me. Processing efficiently on the device not only saves them power, but it preserves your battery life by eliminating constant radio communication back and forth. The solution is simple in theory, but the AI processing power on the phone is quite tough to implement. But in practice, it demands a custom ground up silicon redesign, and that is what the Apple delivered with A19 Pro. Apple has always had a huge advantage because they designed their own chip. For years, they've used a dedicated component called the neural engines. It's brilliant for high efficient, repetitive machine learning tasks like instant recognizing your face for Face ID or filtering a photo with specific computational style. But the new wave of generative AI, which is the large language model that powers the features like summarization, Genmoji creation, and contextual writing tools, requires a different kind of processing power. The massive parallel computation for something called matrix multiplication. And therefore, the GPU is the new brain. This is where the A19 Pro introduced its game changing architectural overhaul. Instead of relying solely for the dedicated neural engine, the uh, the Apple has taken specialized hardware components like neural accelerator and integrated them directly into the GPU cores. Why the GPU? The GPU, or the graphic processing units, are masters of doing thousands of small math calculations at the same time, which is exactly what training or running a large AI model needs. Historically, they've done this for rendering graphics and running games. Now, the A19 Pro GPU has an instruction set extension specifically designed for the AI usage. Imagine your GPU was a general purpose factory that builds car. Apple just installed a dedicated matrix multiplication unit right inside every assembly line. Now that the same assembly line can seamlessly switch from building a car frame to calculating complex AI models without any wasted motion or latency. And therefore, it also gives you power boost. And first, let's understand the colossal leap in the AI computational density. The A19 Pro delivers significantly higher sustained performance for AI workloads compared to the previous generations. This allows it to run models that are simply too large for any competitor's typical mobile silicon. Second, it allows the chip to intelligently utilize its resources. For a graphic intensive game and lightning and texture generation, etc., the GPU is handling both tasks simultaneously and efficiently, ensuring smooth graphics and instant AI responses. It is the convergence of compute power, making your iPhone a true mobile AI supercomputer. The technical shift is fascinating, but how does this change your everyday experience? The A19 Pro architecture provides three immediate tangible benefits. First is the instantaneous speed and responsiveness. Because the AI is processed locally, the response is near instant. Think about a new feature that this is enabled. Things like real-time photo edits, audio mixing, live translation to AirPods, and this is where the A19 Pro and the on-device strategy becomes critical trust differentiator. For simple tasks, the data never leaves the chip. And what about truly complex tasks that still needs more power? Apple introduced private cloud computing, which is also known as PCC. And the key difference is that if a request needs cloud power, the A19 Pro package only the necessary data and send it to the server, also running on Apple Silicon. These servers are designed with verifiable security to process the request, return the answer, and immediately delete the data. The security promise of A19 Pro is extended, not broken. This means the features like message summarization or asking Siri to take an action across multiple apps can be done without the knowledge that your sensitive data is being lost, or basically the technical people will be fully aware that what data is actually going to the cloud, and therefore your data is always protected and never stored. Number three is the true pro capabilities on the mobile device. The sheer sustained performance from the GPU or the neural accelerator coupling makes the new iPhone capable of pro workflows previously limited to desktop Macs only. And the AAA gaming experience is also will be much better, running titles with hardware accelerator, ray tracing, and higher sustained frame rate, even while simultaneously generating AI driven game elements. The handling the massive computational load of high fidelity video codecs and editing on the device itself will also be a totally different game altogether. The next generation portrait photography is also going to improve drastically. The photonic engine uses machine learning, with greater speed and accuracy to capture the deep depth information and enable the professional focus control after the photo is taken. The A19 Pro is not an island. It is the cornerstone of Apple's entire computational ecosystem strategy. When you control the silicon, you control the experience from end to end. And therefore, the architecture innovation in A19 Pro, specifically the GPU matrix, multiplication unit, all but guarantee a similar design, is coming to the M series chip in the Mac lineup as well. This will create a powerful unified platform where an iPhone can run sophisticated local LLMs and Mac can run the next generation of generative AI models with laptop class efficiency. The Core ML Apple empowers its developer with frameworks like Core ML to directly harness this on-device power. This new silicon makes Core ML even more vital. Developers can now deploy much larger, more powerful machine learning models within their own app, knowing they will run instantly and privately on A19 Pro. This promises a flood of innovative apps that finally leverage true local AI. This entire move, the integration of neural accelerator, the custom N1 wireless chip, and the C1X modem is about the total control. By designing all the core chips, Apple can optimize every component for power efficiency and performance, and eliminating the bottlenecks and wasted energy. It's the only way to deliver best-in-class battery life while while also running these demanding AI workloads. As Apple executives have stated within quotes, when we have control, we are able to do things beyond what we could do by buying a merchant silicon parts. Quote ends. This level of vertical integration is their ultimate competitive advantage in the AI era. The A19 Pro represents a turning point. It establishes a new benchmark for mobile intelligence. It must be instant, it must be efficient, and it must be private. While other tech giants focus on building the largest possible cloud models, Apple is focused on making AI a truly personal tool that respects your data, serves you instantly. They are building the AI into the bedrock of device itself. The architectural changes of interest of integrating neural accelerator into the GPU is the key here. It solves the physical problem of latency and the power, and the ethical problem of privacy. This is the beginning of the next great phase of mobile technology. Your iPhone is no longer just a window to the cloud, it is a true sovereign center of intelligence. What features are most exciting for you, or you must you must want to see in your new device AI architecture? Let us know in the comments below. And if this video gives you a clearer understanding of A19 Pro, please give it a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the future of tech. Thanks for joining me live, and I will catch you again in the next one.